do without that. Pebbles, come help your teammates, etc., etc. Pebbles is not sitting on a portal key. He's at 1,700 gold. He's desperately trying for that portal key, but it's just not happening at this point. Does look like we have a good gathering up here at the top. Devour getting that Andromeda. She is toast, but that Plague Rider ult just doing some damage. Look at all that. Devour finally goes down. That was a lot of focus. It does look like they don't want Pebbles to live, but it does not matter as they're able to take that Plague Rider. The tower goes down. Was it denied? It was not denied. It was destroyed by Legion. And now the bottom, as all this was going on, Valkyrie was pushing that bottom lane, so that tower is now being ported to by that Forsaken Archer, and that will calm down. Pebbles, nicely done, Pebbles, because you got away with 100 hit points. But a good show there from Baby Smasher, coming back a little bit into the game, but unfortunately the gold gap is just still getting bigger and bigger. It's now almost 9,000 gold. So that being said, let's keep going with these items. Glacius, being the pure support that he is, has Striders and a lot of strength items, minor totems, trying to keep up that health considering he's very, very frail. He's made of ice, for Pete's sake. Madman is sitting on not really that great a farm. Madman 243, 182 gold a minute. He's definitely been kept down very easily. Has a mana battery, iron shield, and bottle, and steam boots. Not exactly the best items for a 23-minute match, but hey, he's trying the hardest he can. Forsaken Archer has indeed also not really done much. He also just sitting on the Ghost Marchers and 2 Soul Scream rings. I'd hope that she starts creating her Geometer's Bane fairly soon. Need that Firebrand ASAP to counter that Valkyrie. So we'll see what that does. And it does look like a good swap goes in. That wasn't a swap, that was a portal key by Engineer. Out goes the ult. That gun perfectly placed, taking out that Forsaken Archer, no problem. A good hook there from Devour, taking out that Andromeda as well. There goes the Dust, finding that Madman, no problem. And these guys are on the retreat. Baby Smasher not doing so hot as they just lost 2 more. 23-12 now. It's kind of turning more and more one-sided stomp kind of game, which is funny because they lost last game. But hey, everyone has a bad game. Looks like Pebbles is able to chuck away that Devourer after a good stun, but did not save his life whatsoever. Oh, this tower is going to be seeing better days as it's going down basically now. Even the Engineer Tinker going up. Engineer finally getting a Tinker. Yay, Tinker. I like Tinker. Level 2. The glyph being used to save it, I suppose. Not going to be saving it from its fate. So, no dice. So 24-12 now, exactly doubling the kills, and the experience and gold differentials are now in the 5-digit ranges, 11,000, 12,000 respectively. We're about to hit the 25-minute mark at 5 seconds, and we are just seeing really a good comeback from Universal Soldier, taking this game so far pretty easily. Able to set up a lot of counters, able to get a lot of kills with none in return, and farming. Look at this Valkyrie, level 15, 475 experience a minute, 364 gold a minute, 121 creep kills. Madman goes down, no problem. This is a huge Devourer. I don't think that was an eye that saw him, but I do believe just found him, ate him. His ult is down, didn't even use a hook. So this is exactly the reason that Devourer has now become kind of a top level pick. His new ult changes, his strength, not cadaver armor, decay, not decay. No, it was cadaver armor, my bad. So on death, when not killed by the Devourer, adds 1.5 strength to the Devourer. That is just, like, it's almost ridiculous the health gain he can get. It does look like that's not the right place. Does look like down south, Pebbles goes down, takes out Witch Slayer in the process. Forsaken Archer is going to be seeing better days. That keg would have been awesome had it been alive. Well, that's another set of kills for Universal Soldier. This Devourer doing well, this Valkyrie doing exceptionally well, and of course this great support from Engineer. I can't really say support. He has 8 kills, 0 deaths, 6 assists. 14 of the 27, over half has been thanks to this engineer. His keg skills and gun skills so far have proven exceptionally useful in this game. I smell an engineer ban coming out next game. That is, I'm assuming at this point that Universal Soldier is going to take it. 27-13, 26 minutes in, and we have 5-digit, differences in both gold and experience. I have seen comebacks before. I'm just not seeing it today, boys and girls. Just calling that right now. Does look like 2 Great Arcanas is doing very well for that engineer. I'm a little surprised that he hasn't picked up a sheep stick by now. But oh, Plague Rider. I guess some retribution needs to be had here. Pebbles able to solo that Plague Rider, no problem. Pebbles showing off that new portal key of his. Very useful to him, of course. And oh, he ports into a tower, but Devour gets hit by that Glacius ice imprisonment. Does not look like they're going to be able to kill that Devourer unless they can see him for some reason. Pebbles needs to get out of dodge as he's just roaming around. Not going to be oh, Devourer, I think, just allowed Madman to live, or at least he would have if Legion hadn't thrown a fireball in his face. So he goes down. It does look like Engineer, that's not the best place to put your ult ever, considering there's no one that hit it. But hey, they're trying to seal the deal at this point. It does look like the Madman kill is the only one they're going to be picking up, as we see what else is going to go on. What else is going on? They're pushing mid, at least Witch Slayer and Engineer mid, juking that pin from that Forsaken Archer. I'll call it by its real name, Crippling Volley. I call it pin. It's one syllable. It's easy to do. I might have thought the Devourer was going to go in on that Forsaken Archer, but he's going to come bottom? I don't know. He has a haste rune. He's just zooming around. 28-14, still doubling in the kills. My morale would definitely be down. The gold difference, experience difference just keeps getting greater at this point. Engineer picking up a Hellflower. So, interesting call. I would have went with the sheep stick, personally. But, hey, Hellflower is cool. Whatever you want to do. Now, as we see in this gun here, it attacked all those creeps up top, and then they just stopped getting hit. So, that's the new 3 bullet per person rule. It doesn't, so before the gun was untargetable and it could hit, basically everyone forever. And it was a great creep farming tool. Level 4 gun would ridiculously tarnish creep waves, triple stacked, ancients, no problem whatsoever. And so they had to nerf it. As I said, trying to get Engineer in a good place. They haven't quite hit that place yet. So dual portal keys going off. Engineer going up to grab this Andromeda. It looks like, I don't know where Pebbles went, but he also used his. Does look like Glacius goes down as well, which is some focused fire. This Invis coming out from Valkyrie. It does look like Madman just not going to be able to do much here. Madman has overall not been a very contributory pick whatsoever, as he is sitting at 263, and that was the GG, I think. Call for, yeah, that was the GG. So there you go, 31-14, Universal Soldier taking game number 2 of the series. As I said, that was a pretty insurmountable way to go. But hey, this puts us at 1-1. Game number 3 coming right up of this Cyber Sports Network round 1 match between Baby Smashers and Universal Soldier. I am Four Court Jester, and I will see you next game. Yeah.